everyone. Meteorologist Jacob Dickey here. Thanks for joining in here on this Monday morning, starting off the week. Our Arctic pattern that we had has come in with a whammy and really affected us here across the region. So thank you so much for joining here. Just want to make sure things are working right. So if you can hear me, let me know that. And then in addition, if you have any questions, let me know. I'll try to answer a few of those at the end here. I'm only going to have about 15 minutes. We've got live cut into 8:25. We've got another live cut into 8:55. We've got the 9 a.m. show. We've got the noon show. But at this point, you know that roads are bad out there in central Illinois with that freezing rain this morning. So we will just jump right on in and get you updated on what we know. All right, I'm going to switch over to our graphics real fast here. This is a look at IDOT road conditions reported here from moments ago. And basically, roads are covered. That's what we see here in our area. There may be less problems towards I-70, but I still think we've got issues towards Effingham, Coles, and Cumberland County. As we zoom on in here, we've had a freezing drizzle in parts of central Illinois, and that drizzle and rain coming down has caused problems here. So any road in Champaign County you should consider is covered in ice here. Vermilion County leaning the same way. You'll see there is a green area in Danville and along Route 1. I think that's probably maybe slightly outdated. Just count on there. If you see any moisture falling from the sky, hitting the window of your car, hitting your windows at home, that is freezing rain. That's important to note here. Temperatures are cold, so we are seeing slick problems Ford, Iroquois, Livingston counties. There was a crash, according to Paxton Fire Department, east of town by Clarence. Catlin Fire Department in Vermilion County reported a crash. Mahomet's been responding. Kelowna, Savoy had fire trucks stuck in the ditch this morning. We've got now another crash reported towards Ogden on I-74. There's been slide-offs in Macon County. Piatt County, Fort County Courthouse is now closing. Sangamon County has had issues. We go out to the west here. They've got hit the hardest early. I-72 west of Springfield, the westbound lanes are still closed down there because of this. And let me just double check, make sure I'm not missing any other closures. Down by Neoga, there we go. You'll see here, it shows Coles County, Cumberland County in the green. I think there's ice there, and some of you probably can confirm that for me. There's a crash by Neoga. Northbound lanes having some lane closures reported by IDOT. Basically, there's problems, folks, and that is the case for us here. If you are in the area and getting any moisture, it's going to freeze. Look at these temperatures here. We're at 29 in Champaign, 30 in Decatur, 27 in Mattoon. Very prime conditions for freezing rain. As we move along, we will probably see some improvement by tonight, but I don't think we're going to get a whole lot through the day today. If you thought this morning was bad, the evening commute shouldn't be any better as there's more coming our way. Regional Doppler radar shows this initial round coming in. We had a little bit of sleet, some snow flurries reported initially. That has transitioned, and there is a little bit of drier air coming on through in the backside, but that has left a glaze of ice on untreated surfaces. There may very well be some roads that are okay. They get salt out on them. That's going to help out. But it's a battle. Freezing rain's the worst. Our road crews have the worst conditions for treating roads and whatnot when it comes to freezing rain. Give them a lot of grace. Give them a lot of space today as they are out there. This is the first initial round. We've still got lots more to come. As we zoom out here, look at all this surge of moisture that's heading our way. That's going to be what's coming next. In fact, this right here is our next round, and it will arrive sometime after lunch, and it will be a more moderate to heavy freezing rain. And so if maybe you're not getting as much, and it does seem like towards I-70 things are better, we think that'll fill on in as we move on through. Let me pull up one of the weather models real quick, and we can kind of walk through a general thought process here. I'm going to pick the real quick. Basically, we're going to just kind of walk through and see how things look here with the latest run. And it seems to be doing a pretty good job with placement based on what we're seeing. Notice here by 10:11, here comes that next round from Springfield, Taylorville, and Effingham. Still freezing rain, 2-3 in the afternoon. And it may be a freezing drizzle as well. Freezing drizzle is worse than freezing rain because you can freeze a lot faster. That light drizzle, it can stick more. And that's what we're having this morning versus maybe this afternoon when it's more of a heavier rain. You see 6 o'clock, still freezing rain, but finally surface temperature should be climbing above 32. While it's showing green in Springfield, Taylorville, Effingham during the 6 o'clock hour, there will still be some ice. There will still be some problems. Nothing's going to change here. It'll take some time because the ground is cold. And then as we go into 10 o'clock, still freezing rain, but we are transitioning out of freezing rain overnight tonight. If this holds, then I think by tomorrow morning, things should look a lot better. Let's talk about those impacts here. Basically, That's it. We're all red. We're going to have mainly travel concerns today. That is the thing to note. Really, this is from now until midnight tonight, where we'll see some improvement to be able to trim things back. But there's going to be rough travel conditions today. The good news is I don't think this is a power outage type of situation for us here. It seems like it would be more freezing rain causing road issues, and that's what we've had this morning. If we do get enough and the wind picks up a little, maybe we would see a few power outages happen. I have not heard of any, but we're still early in the game for that. It takes a bit of accumulation for that to be a problem. And I will say this, low impacts possible tomorrow morning, but I think tomorrow will be much better as we're heading towards the 40s for some highs here across the region. Let me tell you about some resources that we've got here. First off, we've got our winter weather blog, and you can go to our website, WCIA.com. You'll see closings at the top. If you go to the drop-down menu here, we've got our Weather Now article updated. I've updated that this morning. I'll be putting a video out soon. Our Winter Weather Center, also a great place to go. We've got information on recent crash reports. I got to add some more information to that, but I wanted to jump on Facebook. Look, you can get little maps for your area, see those latest updates and whatnot. And then in addition, maybe the radar is of interest to you. In addition, I do want to say the weather blog, if you just go to WCI.com, even on your app, you'll see it here. Closings, Winter Weather Center. We've got the weather blog going. This is a great resource where you can stay connected here. Some information to pass along as of 7:40. There's a crash, I-74 at Mahomet. There's first responders on the way. We haven't gotten any more information on that. I-57 near Neoga, a crash reported with lane closures. Catlin Fire Department is one of several departments that has crashes in Vermilion County. Bloomington Police sent this photo. Truck, car, doesn't matter here. Things are sliding around. Just some updates that are available here as we go on through. We keep that updated. Earlier this morning, both Tolono and Savoy Fire Departments had fire trucks stuck in the ditch because of icy roads. So that gives you an idea of what's been going on. ISP has been having issues, and so this is a way for us to keep you updated with that as we are watching things unfold here. Again, WCIA.com, the WCIA3 Winter Weather Center, and the weather blog, all great places to have things happen. So, of course, that's what we've got as we keep things updated with this. Here's the deal. It's slick. Slicker than snot out there. That's the one way to say things here as they go. And I thought I had cut my video back. Looks like you're able to see what I'm able to see here. So let me try and fix that here. And get that situated. It's taking me a minute. There we go. We got that fixed. Roads are not great. That is basically the thing to say. People are asking, hey, how's the road from here to here? There is slick roads. ISP has asked folks to stay home. They are asking non-essential travel to wait until tomorrow. And with more coming through the day, I don't see a lot of improvement happening. In fact, things probably get worse as time goes on. A lot of you are in the comments saying, hey, there's crash accidents, there's semi-jackknives. We've got a lot of reports coming on, and we appreciate your reports too. Looks like Willard Airport has canceled flights. We'll have to follow up on that as well. On hold, I should say, not canceled. So that's what we've got. Roads are bad here. A lot of schools have canceled, rightfully so. We thought today could devolve. This has been probably the worst case scenario forecast where, hey, okay, we need a couple of things to happen to get to this point. We had that this morning. It became very evident between 3 and 5 a.m. that we were going to be in for a world of hurt here because of how things have evolved. So that's what we've got. Okay. That's my update. I got to get off, get some blog updates up. I want to get some posts up as well. Keep up with the weather team today. If you can stay home and enjoy this from the comfort of your home, you stay warm and dry. Today's not a bad day, right? You maybe have to let the dog out the back door, but you'll be just fine. If you're out driving, a couple of tips. Remember, if you hit a slick spot, do not hit the brakes. Coast through it. Braking will make your car fishtail and spin out. If you can coast through it, keep your wheel tight, straight, and that'll get you to the other side. That'll be good. Those bridges in particular have had a lot of rough spots. No cruise control, both hands on the wheels. Some driving tips like that will help. But the best tip, I think, is if you can avoid it, stay home. And if your boss is making you come to work today and you happen to be late and they're mad about that, you're better being late than not coming at all. Tell them to call me. We'll have a talk. So, okay. That's what I got. We're going to get off here, take care of a few things. You'll see it on some updates at 8:25-ish, 8:55-ish, 9 o'clock, and then through midday. And I have a feeling I'm going to be here a while today. Kevin will be on his way in shortly. Adam's already here. Seth's working remote with us, so we've got full team coverage for you.